Siman ayin tes mishan is damein leitzoya b'shas kriyu v'tasifim ha'isutzoas adam yachrov. If there was tzoa from a person that was somewhere behind where the person was reading Kriya Shema, he has to go away as far as he can smell the reach of the tzaya, then further 4 amas from that point. Even if he's sick, so he's not able to smell, he goes 4 amas away from wherever the place that someone with a normal sense of smell would finish smelling the tzova and then go 4 amas further from that. If the tzova is in front of him, he needs to go as far away as necessary that he can no longer see it. Even if it's nighttime, that he is blind, he cannot see it himself, a place that it could not be seen during the day, and so forth. That this is the issur of the mitzvah of chisisas tzeyasecha, that the tzura needs to be covered and not visible. If it's from where he is dinoi kimila acharov, meaning it's on the side, so that would be like behind him, so you have to just go 4 amas away from where he can stop smelling it. Hagash shlich tzibur mispalo. The shlich tzibur is davening for the amud v'tzeh knesses. So in that place where he's davening, afilu hula acharov, even though the tzah is behind him, b'chol habayis tzarich nishtek ad sheyitziyanu. He has to stop wherever it is until they remove it from the whole base of knesses. Since the shlich tzibur is being mitzi the rabbim, it's impossible that you could have a case where the tzah is in this shul and there's no one within 4 amas of the space where the reyach extends to. So he has to just wait until they clean it up. If the tzah, however, is found in a place that is either 10 tefachim high or 10 tefachim low, Osha Haisa, Bevayas, Echad, V'hu Bevayas Acher, the tzur is in one house and he's in a different house. I feel like Pesach Pasuach V'yeshu, but even though the door is open and he's sitting next to the door, V'roa Os, and he sees that tzora, in Orach, if he cannot smell it, Yochel Lekros, he's allowed to read the Kriya Shema, the Chevin Shibishos Acheret, since it's in a different house, different Rishos, Karina Beishaber, V'yamachanecha Kodesh, your camp is holy, because you're in a different house. Leharash, that is the sheet of the Rash. According to the Rash, but not only has to be in different rishos, but it has to be in a place that you cannot see it. If he can smell it, none of these are going to help, and that's l'chol alma. Some say over that a hafsaka would help also to prevent the spread of the reach ra. And the some poskim say that b'shas chag maybe that he can be the samech on this, especially if he wouldn't be able to smell it himself. In this case, we had before talked about a minion. In Siman Nun Hey, you have a small chatzer that's completely open into a large chatzer. The big one is extended on either side. The small one is not considered its own room because it's completely open into the big one. But the big one, it's its own room. If the tzah is in the large room, the katana goes after the gedol, so you also can't read there. But if the tzah is only in the small room, you can read in the big room below harchak without even going away. If he cannot smell the foul odor. If he sees tzah from a dog or a pig, if he was using them for tanning, it says you have to go away from them just like you go away from tzah of a person. If otherwise we have the same halacha of any other animal refuse, the halacha is that you do not have to go away from them unless they have a bad smell. If they have a bad smell, same halacha is tzah of a person. If there's tzah that came from a donkey, which is soft tzah, meaning after the donkey has come from its journey, if it's sayas chasul unmiya, or the tzah of a cat or Nemia is a type of weasel, I believe. Nevelim asrachas, or a rotting corpse. Dinam kitzos adam that has a lach of it so of a person. Is going on the road. It says even though he sees that there's animal droppings next to him. In harech he doesn't. If he can't smell it in a cheshish, he doesn't have to be cheshish l'miyat l'sleisa b'shel chamer. And since the only problem would be the tzoa of a chamer, he doesn't have to assume that this tzoa that he sees there comes from the miyat. Uvisamach le'ir, however, if he's next to the city, yesh evim sheshlachash, he might have to be cheshish lefi. Shurdoifa b'emes mitzuyis shamhim chamerim. If very near the city, most animals would be donkeys. Hagab makom d'chamerim. So it obviously only apply in a place that there are mostly donkeys next to the city. Birushalmi, according to the Yerushalmi, the meiraglayim of a donkey that came from the road, uchneged says tarnegayim aduma, or the tzoa of the tarnegayim, the tarnegayim are red. Tarnegayim, the Mishnah Berurah says that this refers to a turkey, and that these are also particularly foul tzoa and meiraglayim. So as tarnegayim hanichim bebayis, if there's tzoa of chickens that are in a regular house, dina kitzos beimachayvefes hemalacha as regular animal refuse, in which case only if there was a reach ra that he would need to go away from it. Aval hangor shalahem, a chicken coop, yesh bo sirchan, that's considered a place of excessive rottingness. Dina kitzos adam, that would have the lacha of tzoas adam. This lacha comes up by kaparas, by saying the psukim. It shouldn't be next to the place of the chicken coop. Also, likres connected ashba sherechara. You cannot read next to garbage where there's bad smell. Yatzim menu reich milmat, if he has a reich that comes out from below, which is just a foul odor, but there's no ikar. Also, b'divrei Torah, he's not allowed to say divrei Torah shechareich until the smell goes away. If it emanated from someone else, he's allowed to continue running Torah mishum di avshir. It's not possible to be so careful. That it's oftentimes that the people are learning and some people are sleeping and they're mefiach when they're sleeping, then otherwise you wouldn't be able to learn properly. When it comes to reading Kriya Shema, Aser Shechareach, it would be Aser unless the smell goes away. Also, Kedai to point out that the Bir Halach at the beginning of Siman Ayin Tes, it brings along discussions based on the Pri Megadim of categorizing all different types of tzoa and meiraglayim and different smells, and which are also derais and derabbanan, and in what circumstances.